Hey guys, this is me, Kenny, the Messy Soaper over at Royal Appleberry, and I got a whole lot going on here. So I'm just kind of really thinking this up as I'm going. I knew that I wanted to use this mold here, which I got from, I don't know where I got it from. Where did I get this mold from? Bulk Apothecary. Yeah, I got it from Bulk Apothecary. I got 2 of them. Like I said, I knew I wanted to do something with them. I just didn't know what. So I'm using Gleaming Gold from TKB Trading. I'm going to use a nice healthy amount of that because I want it to really pop. And I'm going to mix that with a little bit of Sparkling Gold mica from Rustic, which is Rustic Escentuals. That's a little bit darker. It's so brassy and pretty. I just figured the 2 would look really good together. So then I'm going to also be doing Aquamarine Dream Mica from Rustic as well. I hope I'm making the right decision here by doing these colors because they are fairly close. And then I'm going to do Seafoam Mica from Homemade Soap Supply, which is this one here. I feel like I'm doing the wrong thing with this color. I just don't know. So I may mix, I'm going to go with it, but I may have to mix this with something else because it is very close to this one. But I just feel like I need to use it. So the fragrance that we're going to be using today is from Wholesale Supplies Plus or Crafter's Choice, which is Mermaid Sequin. And this fragrance just smells like it should look like a mermaid soap. So this is not going to be your typical mermaid soap with a tail or fins or any of that stuff, but it's going to be cool. So let me get all this mixed in and I'll bring you right back. Okay, no, I just had a struggle with my gooseneck camera holder. Good Lord, it was doing everything I didn't want it to do. But I got it. So what I end up doing with this Aquamarine Dream is adding some electric blue from the conservatory in there to make it a bit darker, because once I put the oil in it, these 2 start to look exactly the same. So we can't have that now. So we're gonna go ahead and pour off. Nope, we're not gonna do that. I measure how much I'm gonna need. So I'm gonna get another container and then pour off what I need. Alright, so now that I have all my colors mixed in, I'm very happy with the way they look. I'm going to I'm going to start pouring them in this cup, in this order. Yes, in that order. So, enjoy the music. Okay, so I figured I'd come in and tell you guys a little bit of what my idea is here. So each one, I just tried a different pour. Like you saw, I poured little bits at a time. This one I just kind of plopped it in, and I think I like the middle one the best. So it started to thicken up just a little bit, and that's why I mixed everything to emulsification first, and then I went on and put my fragrance and hand stirred, then stick blend probably about 10 seconds each. So now this last pass, pretty much I think that's gonna fill all the cavities up. I'm going to, I think, yeah, I'm gonna do an in the pot swirl of sorts, and I'm gonna not even use that small funnel one anymore. So I'm gonna pour all of that in there. I could have really just poured it in a cavity, but I just want to see what the outcome is going to look like. So it's going to be 2 parts to the soap once I unmold them, I think, unless they set up quick enough for me to feel like I want to muck around with them. So and this fragrance smells so nice. It's very fresh. It's fresh and it's pretty, if that makes any sense. It smells watery, fresh, and pretty. I know that really is not a very good description, but that's as best as I can. I need Tiggy from the Future Primitive here. She is amazing at describing fragrance notes. The girl, I don't know how you do it. But yeah, that's the best way I can explain it. It is what I would imagine a mermaid would smell like, unlike fish. But yeah, it's very pretty, watery green. Just a nice fragrance. So now I have unmolded these soaps. I think I showed you guys that. This has been several weeks ago. This was my first attempt just to see what it looked like. Do I love it? No. So we're gonna have to perfect it, not protect it. So what I did was took my my planer and planed the tops of them off. And I have a planer from when planers were first made, and I think my design is probably like from the Stone Age. And it just doesn't do that great for me. I've never really liked it. So alright, so we're gonna try that again. I'm gonna use a lot of paper towel, just because I feel like I'm gonna have to. So I want to keep things neat and clean, so let's do that. And then I think maybe this time I'm going to spray my soap with alcohol. If I can find it. Alright. Yep, I was using an extra big squeegee at first. I think my squeeginess was a little oversized. But, you know, it just might have worked out better. I don't know. I didn't use it long enough to find out. So what I did do was take one of these type of spatulas and just rub it on here. And I got this. Okay, so I had been planning to make this soap for over a year. So I bought this stencil from an Etsy shop a year ago, and it's just been hanging out. Oh, and then the little blues or bluish green glitter mica I put on here, no, that was a no-go. I was so very wrong on that. But yeah, so I kind of just cut it off, scraped it off, whatever. And so now I'm just kind of taking my time and scraping this across. And then I'm going to take a little bit of glitter and pop it on there. And then we're going to slowly lift it off. Hopefully the alcohol kept it from lifting off, where I'll get a cleaner lift. Like I said, I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. Alright, so, and the stencil on soaps, yes, that is so much better. I got this from Red Flower Farms. She was my inspiration because she was the first soap maker I had ever saw use a stencil on a soap, and hers just turned out amazing. So be sure to follow her. Again, that's Red Flower Farms. She makes the most darling soaps ever. Thank you, love, for the inspiration. Okay, so I like that. That looks really, really good. How cute is that, right? So I'm going to set that over there. And then we are going to move on to the next one. I wonder if, nope. I was going to say, I wonder if I didn't clean it off each time, what would happen. We're not going to find out. That's what's going to happen. So, I just think it's better just to clean it off. And I wonder, you know what? No, I do wonder this, and I'm going to try it. I'm going to put Yeah, I'm going to try the small scale and big scale, see what happens there. Like I said, I'm going to fast forward this because, guys, we're going to be sitting here all day long. Oh, and I do want to show you that. Look how beautiful that gold is in there. That showed up really, really nicely. So very pleased with that. I think, nope, turn that around. No, it's like the little side doesn't want to stick as good as the big side did. Okay, so I guess that's a sign we're not going to do it. Alright guys, so yeah, I'm not enjoying this. Seemed like a great idea, but I do want to say, if you guys decide to give this a go, don't push hard. You have to kind of smooth it over very lightly, so it won't what am I trying to say? I'm like, just kind of like, what is happening here? But yeah, if you push it hard when you're scraping your excess soap off, then it's going to make it very thin, and it's not going to look good. You want it to be like almost a 3D type of effect. So that one really needs to, you know, I'm going to clean that one off too, because I don't like it. I keep moving it by mistake. And then these I didn't plane the tops on, so they're a little bumpy. They're not as smooth as the other ones. I should have just planed them all, but I didn't. So, well, we'll make it do what it do, you know. So, also, what did I want to tell you guys? Oh, this glitter is biodegradable, so you don't have to worry about anything crazy. I mean, glitter is glitter to me, but this is biodegradable, so if you do want to use this for your children, you definitely can. Alrighty, so we're going to continue on, and I feel like a bit off more than I wanted to chew. Not that I can chew, but more than I wanted to chew. Not in the mood to do this. Because this is not my first soap today. But I figured I would take some of that excess batter from that soap and then finish these up. So that's why, you know what I'm going to do? Yes. We're going to do the easy ones first. The ones that are kind of smooth on the top, like that one. We'll do those. What is under here? Oh, I got that flipped on the bottom side. That's why it's so smooth. So, yeah. Yeah, this is way messier than I wanted it to be, or wanted to do, or wanted to bother with. So let's just say Kenny's not making any more of these. Nope, I'm done. Got some piping sitting off to the side for another soap. Well, the soap that you guys saw before today. That's sitting over here, and this will look really good. You know what? I think I'm going to do one. Just one. I need to, you know? I think that's going to be cool. And this is a lot thicker. So, I wonder what that's going to look like. If I can stop lifting it or anything. Okay. Because I know I don't need all of this piping. Yeah, maybe I'll do gold and green. We'll see how this one turns out. And then we'll decide. Yeah, I'm always multitasking. But it's better to get a bunch done than, you know, one. And then I'm back at work. So this is going on my 5th week of work at my new job. And it's different. I'll say that much. And I'll leave it at that. But yeah, so I try to get as much as I can done. You know what? Okay, this is where I messed up. I think the thicker texture is better for doing this. Wow, didn't know that. Okay. So yeah, it sticks better too. I don't know why, I just thought the runny would be best, but nope, the thicker is better. But yeah, so anyway, like I was saying, I try to get as much as I can done on the weekends now since I'm back at work. Okay, so we are back, and I know these look nothing like what you guys saw last time, and normally I don't do that, but let me tell you guys, I wasn't loving the way they were looking, and they're just plain, and I just felt like they needed some more something, and my knee was starting to hurt, and I was just like, I'm ready to be done with these soaps. So this is what I came up with, and I actually do love these. So these are going to be called the Glamorous Life. They're not mermaid theme anymore. They're just a glamorous looking soap to me. Some of them have bigger droplets on it, but I don't mind those. I just do like this a lot. So I'm gonna give them a spray with some alcohol just so they don't get any soda ash, and that's it. So hope you guys like this soap. Yeah, it did really change. But sometimes you just gotta kind of go with the flow, and whatever feels right, and what I had going on didn't feel right. So on that note, love, hugs, and kisses. Be awesome, amazing everything you do. Give a thumbs up, hit that bell for post notifications, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Bye.